I almost let them destroy what we have, but the thought of losing you felt unbearable. Every attempt to shake me almost worked, yet my heart refused to betray us. I almost let their whispers convince me we were fragile, but love screamed otherwise. I almost let the world decide our fate, forgetting that we're stronger together. I almost let outside voices break my trust in us, but my heart stayed loyal. They almost made me question our bond, yet every memory of us anchored me. I almost let doubt erode our love, but hope kept pulling me back. I almost let fear drive a wedge between us, but courage reminded me of what matters. I almost allowed resentment to grow, yet forgiveness and love brought me back. I almost let their envy destroy our peace, but our connection remained unshakable. I almost let chaos dictate my heart, but you reminded me why I stay. I almost let their lies convince me of something false, yet truth brought me home. I almost let hesitation ruin us, yet the thought of losing you kept me rooted. I almost let their interference control our story, but I remembered it's ours alone. I almost let pain make me step away, yet love pulled me closer. I almost let them redefine what we share, but loyalty reminded me of our truth. I almost let doubt creep in, yet every heartbeat reminded me we're unbreakable. I almost let negativity shadow our love, but hope and devotion kept shining. I almost let outside noise erase our happiness, yet our bond proved louder. I almost let fear of loss push me away, but courage whispered, "Hold on." I almost let them twist my thoughts, yet my love for you stayed untouchable. I almost let insecurity make me falter, yet the depth of our connection held me. I almost let interference destroy what we cherish, but the heart remembers its home. I almost let tension fracture us, yet every memory of us reminded me to fight. I almost let distraction pull me away, but devotion reminded me what matters. I almost let their judgments blind me, yet clarity returned me to us. I almost let resentment poison our world, yet love kept me tethered to you. I almost let chaos drown our peace, but our bond refused to be broken. I almost let fear dictate my choices, yet my heart remained fiercely loyal. I almost let them convince me we were fragile, but every heartbeat proved otherwise. I almost let outside pressure crack us, yet our love proved unshakable. I almost let doubt steal our future, but hope reminded me we're meant to fight. I almost let envy cloud my mind, yet love reminded me to stay. I almost let anger divide us, but forgiveness and understanding kept me here. I almost let criticism take over, yet devotion reminded me why we exist. I almost let fear of betrayal control me, but our bond is stronger than anything. I almost let tension silence our hearts, yet love whispered, we're untouchable. I almost let hesitation separate us, but clarity reminded me who you are to me. I almost let outside chaos define us, yet the soul knows its home. I almost let their interference change me, but love reminded me to stay. I almost let doubt linger too long, yet hope pulled me back to you. I almost let negativity consume our world, yet devotion anchored me. I almost let jealousy overshadow our love, but the heart refused to bend. I almost let outside opinions decide our story, yet love reminded me it's ours. I almost let confusion rule me, but memories of us clarified the path. I almost let fear of loss make me retreat, yet courage reminded me to fight. I almost let chaos steal our peace, yet love anchored me in truth. I almost let distractions sever what we built, but commitment brought me back. I almost let misunderstanding break us, yet honesty and trust held strong. I almost let their influence dictate my heart, yet devotion reminded me of us. I almost let outside noise drown our love, yet the bond remained unbroken. I almost let insecurity divide us, but courage and clarity returned me to you. I almost let doubt shadow our happiness, yet love proved stronger than fear. I almost let anger rule my choices, yet patience reminded me of us. I almost let their interference erode our trust, yet our love stayed intact. I almost let fear destroy what we built, but hope refused to let go. I almost let envy define our story, yet loyalty and love prevailed. I almost let hesitation take over, but devotion whispered, "Fight for this." I almost let them destroy what we have, but love reminded me we're unstoppable. I almost let everything fall apart, yet here I am, holding on to us with everything I have. I almost let them destroy what we have, but the thought of losing you kept me holding on. Every time I felt their influence, I realized how fragile what we share truly is. I almost gave up on us because of the noise around us, but my heart refused. Their words almost shattered my faith in us, yet I clung to what we built together. I almost let them break the trust between us, but my love for you stayed louder. They tried to drive a wedge, but every time, I remembered why we matter most. I almost let outside chaos erase our connection, but our bond pulled me back. Every doubt they planted almost took root, yet my heart knew the truth about us. I almost let them destroy what we have, forgetting that nothing compares to you. The pressure nearly crushed me, but thinking of us reminded me why we fight. I almost allowed them to twist my thoughts, but my love for you remained untouchable. They almost succeeded in shaking me, yet here I am, holding on tighter than ever. I almost let their envy corrode our bond, but the depth of what we share is stronger. The world almost convinced me to give up on us, but my heart wouldn't allow it. I almost let them define our story, but only we get to write its chapters. Every attempt to break us almost succeeded, yet my soul refused to let go. I almost let outside voices determine our future, but my heart whispered only your name. I almost let fear overshadow what we have, but love reminded me to stay. Their interference almost pushed me away, but every memory with you brought me back. I almost let doubt take over, yet every beat of my heart screamed your importance. I almost let them destroy the world we created, but our bond proved unshakable. The temptation to surrender to their lies almost overtook me, yet I stayed. I almost let anger and fear break our connection, but love anchored me in truth. Every whisper against us almost drowned my certainty, yet I remembered who you are to me. I almost let them convince me we were fragile, but our love is resilient beyond words. I almost let resentment cloud our bond, yet I chose to see us through. I almost let their judgments dictate my feelings, but my heart knows your value. I almost allowed confusion to ruin what we share, but clarity always brings me back to you. They almost broke me, but thinking of us reminded me why I stay. I almost let uncertainty pull us apart, yet hope held me to you. I almost let them steal our joy, but my love refused to surrender. I almost let them plant seeds of doubt, yet our truth remains unshaken. Every attempt to divide us almost succeeded, yet my heart fought to keep us together. I almost let outside opinions erase our love, but what we have is untouchable. I almost let frustration destroy us, yet every thought of you calmed the storm. I almost let fear dictate my choices, but love reminded me to protect us. I almost let them rewrite our story, yet my loyalty refused to let go. I almost let chaos overshadow our happiness, but the bond we share stood firm. I almost allowed distraction to sever what we've built, but devotion brought me back. I almost let them convince me we were not enough, yet love proved otherwise. I almost let resentment grow, but forgiveness reminded me why we are still here. I almost let external voices drown my instincts, but my heart stayed true. I almost let their actions destroy what we cherish, yet hope anchored me. I almost let doubt shadow our love, but memories of us always shine through. I almost let fear of losing you make me retreat, yet courage kept me close. I almost allowed their negativity to infiltrate our world, yet I chose love. I almost let outside opinions pull me away, but I remembered the weight of what we have. I almost let tension break our bond, yet patience reminded me of us. I almost allowed others to define us, but love reminded me we are ours alone. I almost let misunderstanding sever us, yet truth always brought me back to you. I almost let jealousy of others destroy our peace, but my heart stayed faithful. I almost let their doubts overshadow our connection, yet love proved stronger. I almost allowed criticism to shake us, yet devotion reminded me why I stay. I almost let chaos pull me away from you, but everything in me chose us. I almost let fear of pain destroy what we have, yet hope held me to your side. I almost let them break the rhythm of our hearts, yet love kept the beat alive. I almost allowed interference to cloud our future, yet clarity returned me to you. I almost let their influence take over, but the bond we share remained untouchable. I almost let distraction erase what we've built, yet commitment reminded me of us. I almost let them destroy what we have, but love whispered, "Hold on, this is ours."